Hello there everyone, it's Mark 3 and welcome back to the Breaker Base in Factorio, which is just coming out of a rather nasty little crisis, which was called a complete lack of power for absolutely anything and everything the power related. Yeah, my own fault, just like the end of last time. So this base is not in great health. It's not in great health, and neither am I, which is why there's no webcam. I'm really not very photogenic, not even by my usual standards. So rather than inflict that on you guys, I'm just going without the webcam and I'm just trying to get this thing fixed up. So yeah, I'm just getting out of rush building a massive power plant to try and get the base supplied with some more power before the entire thing just crashes on me. And the reason for it crashing is, well, this. I have been busy during the, well, it's actually nearly 2 hours, isn't it, since the last race, because of the power shortage and all that, and trying to get it fixed off camera, which I'm just about doing. But yeah, me and my robots have been very busy getting actual defences up. There's a defensive wall now stretching all the way along here and starting to stretch down to the other side of my base as well. But I have not built an ammo facility for it yet. What's it missing? Oh, a small power pole, right. It's a massive defensive wall and it's actually providing great cover, but it's draining a lot of power since I've not built an ammo supply system for it yet. Ah, there it is. Remove that, thank you. And so I was very quickly copy-pasting my entire power plant to just try and rectify things and keep it all running. Okay, is that all on? Hooray, okay. Last section of the power plant is now running. And for once I'm actually generating enough power, so yeah. That's almost sorted it, but there is still a little bit more to do. That's the big thing I've been doing really. I've been using my army of bots to fly around and build the new curtain wall, which is heavily laser oriented with guns as a backup, though I've not actually armed the backup. I was working on this here and I'll get back to that in a moment. I just need to get to the coal field first. Yeah, the lasers are my primary defense, but the amount of energy they were sucking up and the amount of times I was being attacked, and darn, I don't have... Oh well, okay, I know what I can do here. I didn't go and grab the mines, so instead I'm just going to wipe this particular blueprint, like that, and then I'm going to grab this section here so that the drones can come along and grab and build it all for me to get more mining up and running. I'm going to have to do some editing on this thing, but, you know. Where's the edge of it? There's the edge of it. Okay, yep. I need to remove that one because that'll mine stone as well. That one's fine, that one's fine. That's all fine. Don't need this conveyor set here. Okay, yeah, that looks like it'll about do it. Yep. I've also made some mods to the power plant blueprint, of course, because that's why I'm carrying so many yellow belts and things around with me. I worked out that the coal-powered burner inserters, they don't actually... Words, come on, words. You know you want to use them. They can't grab from a red belt or a blue belt. They need a yellow belt to guarantee they can actually grab what's going past. And so it's just as well I built my base to actually stock up on yellow belts a little bit. So it gives me some supplies that it can use to build this new arrangement down here. Let's grab a quick blueprint of... Yeah, that's a very quick blueprint of a mine. Just a single mine. Since I'm not going to go up and grab it. Okay. Like that, yes. That's like that, yes. Like that. Yep. And one there, and there we go. Okay. That's all covered, as long as it'll just get actual coal and not grab for any of the stone. which is what I've been trying to worry about with this entire thing anyway, but yeah, that should about do it. Though I don't have the actual small poles in storage, so I need to replace those with medium poles where I can. And with this, with my coal source expanded, this should sort out my power crisis and provide enough material to actually fuel my plants as they go forward. Any other gaps I need to be aware of? Nope, there's some over there. It's not powered. I need power to everything. Come on. Power, power, power. Power. Okay, right, that is all of it done. This coal field is now running at full capacity. At least as much as it can. There's room for improvement though, of course. There's always room for improvement. Okay, those belts are accelerated. I've got some blue belts left, so let's go ahead and put those onto it. And just update this entire thing so that it can shunt through the coal that much faster, because it needs coal at the other ends of the lines. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually reconnect the other ends of the lines as well. As part of trying to deal with the power shortage, I actually uncooked most of my coal demand, so the furnaces are not actually able to receive coal right now. And if I've got everything sorted out, I need them to be receiving coal once more. So yeah, there we go. Just get this. Okay, that's it for my blue belt stock. Well, what I had on me anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do to speed this line up? Except for pulling out the parts that are slowing it down. No, that's not it. That's not it. Wow, I think I'm getting some serious frame rate. Okay, there's one that's empty now. Off it goes. That one's empty, and that one is also empty. Yeah, not only did I sever the lines, I actually bled them. I grabbed as much coal as I could physically carry. All in the name of trying to get the power plants back operational. And yeah, as you can see, even so, this part is still in serious trouble. This plant is still half offline because I didn't realise the whole yellow belt, red belt thing with these burner inserters. Okay, just need to get these things back operational to get the power plants back up to full strength. Oops. Oh, that's something I could have done. I could have unplugged the research. I forgot. I think I unplugged something. Did I unplug the copper mines? No, wait, no. No, I didn't. I was thinking of doing that, but I didn't. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, with that, this base should be back very firmly into the black as far as power is concerned. Oh yeah, that is a massive improvement, even with a huge load of my turrets actually draining power. It's all... Yeah, that's why I've got the defense. Look at that. Massive red blob just coming straight at me. All the turrets there opening fire, just shredding them as they try to get close. But even so, that huge swarm there is kind of what I'm facing these days as far as my power. Oh, that was a crackle. Yeah, it overloaded it. It overloaded my power supply and it started taking from my accumulators. But yeah, that massive blob. I'm getting hit by those with alarming regularity in some cases now. And that is part of the reason why my base was getting so badly drained of power. It just couldn't sustain it. Oh, I'm carrying some spare burners. Okay, I'll just dump those in there. Let's... oh, I know. Let's turn this into a storage chest. Storage chest, put that into that. Yep. Just dump some stuff I don't need anymore. I don't need the yellows anymore. They'll get used up at some point. Don't need those chest types. Don't need that. Should I dump the coal in here, or should I just dump it straight back into... Never mind. I'll just leave it as it is. Okay. But yeah, I just don't have the materials to build the guns and things. That's one of my big problems. And my iron ore mine is actually starting to wind down a bit because it's running out of ore to chew through. And that is a further supply problem for this little base. The breaker brace is breaking quite slowly. Though, unlike me, since I confuse doctors on a very regular basis, far too regular, unlike me, this thing is actually fixable. And it's quite simple to fix. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the outer reaches of this mine are actually empty now. I need to expand and I need to capture somewhere else. Oh, that's a big base down there. I need more iron. But what I was wanting to focus on today is actually not to do with that. Let's wipe this blueprint now. Okay. What I want to do right now is... Did I actually grab something like that? That's... Oh yeah, that's something I did. I've got curtain wall sections for the straight section. I'm sorry, I'm losing focus again, aren't I? What am I doing? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll quickly show you, though my bots are in no position to actually build any more of this right now. I mean, I need 108 energy turrets and 51 gun turrets just to finish what I've already set. If I build more, it won't be defended. So, yeah, this is what I did. I worked out this pattern for a straight section of the wall. It's built around having some roboports in it, so that the bots can get around and build it all, kind of like that. And then I've got, what was it? What's the key? That wasn't the key. Oh yeah, no. That was it. Okay. Then I built this outward corner section here, so I can bend the wall towards its turret line, like so. Then I've also got this one, which is the opposite. It bends the wall away from its turret line. And it's so much simpler than the one I was using in the previous base, which was built around having, you know, actually having a pair of tracks in there. One to carry ammunition in, and one to carry alien artifacts out, because the aliens died and generated those all the time. There's the section I was working on. Okay. So that is a massive improvement. But what I was doing down here, right before I realised my base was about to go bang, was working on this, which is a new section to, you know, for processing steel, based around electric furnaces. And that means this thing just needs to be plugged into iron ore and the electricity grid, since it's based around these things, and it's going to be a massive upgrade to my existing supply of steel, which is so bad. Since it's a red belt, it can use yellows. Yeah, okay, that looks good. It just needs a couple of more power poles in it, like so. And then there's a gap of 1, 2. So will that work? 1, 2. Yep. Okay. I can just stack these straight on top of each other, and that will let this entire thing operate. All it needs now is light. There we go. I'm making good use of lights, I think. But that is now a slice ready for steel smelting. We name you as a steel smelter slice. Okay. Pick that up. And then, now that I've got that, demolish. Bye-bye. Good riddance. Actually, there is something I need to do as well, and that's roboports. How's my port factory coming along? I don't have a main roboport factory plugged into the absolute production lines and things like that. I've done with it just like I did with the actual frame factory. What are you short on? Gears. Okay, I'm just going to grab a load of gears. I am short on circuits myself, so I'll grab a load of circuits there as well. I don't need those yellows, so I can dump those. I'm going to grab a... I'm going to keep reds as a high production thing. I'm using those as the main part for a lot of my faction things, because they are slower and they are much cheaper to make. But I want to be using blues for my distance transport, since I've now got them in a huge supply. Sort of. I'll get around to it. Look, I'll get around to upgrading sooner or later, okay? As soon as I've got the stuff. In the meantime, a few stacks of these. Yeah. I also don't have production of the required parts, so I need to restock in general. What are you short on? You're short on the gears. I just checked that, didn't I? Ugh. I swear I've been losing it of late. Okay, and you are making stuff still? Yeah, okay. nice set of robot flames there, so I'm going to grab those. And I'll grab the spare ports as well, because I need those for manual placement right now. Okay, moving on. Why did I say moving on? Moving on, I'm going to start laying down a new smeltery section. Which, I was planning to tuck it away in that corner. Wait, where am I going? Oh. Yeah, that blue belt there is just carrying me away. Here comes an attack in this direction. Well, it's gathering for an attack anyway. I need a new smeltery section. I need to be able to connect to the rails. This base, as soon as the curtain wall is completed, it's going to be able to actually do a lot. Do a lot of stuff. Actually, should I chuck the smeltery section up there? Yeah. Sure. I'm going to need to relay a bunch of my rails anyway, so... Yeah, smeltery section up there. That'll do. Is my power grid okay? My power grid is absolutely peachy. Excellent. Now, why am I putting my smeltery grid so very far away? Because it's getting to the point where I can start to reorganize and rearrange this base to make it more effective and more efficient and generally generally better in all senses of the word. So I'm going to put the smeltery here. Yeah. Yeah, this is a steel smeltery slice. Actually, should I just build it that way? Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it this way. This will be... Yep, that's another reason why the roboports all over the place is handy, because the bots have a place to go. But now I'm telling it that I wanted to build all of this, and so it's going to go and do that. Is that overkill, do you think? Is that too much steel processing? Steel is really slow to process, so I'm not so sure. I don't know. I do know that when this thing gets properly hooked in, it's going to be able to smelt a lot of iron ore into a lot of steel. So yeah, let's leave it like that. Okay. What else do I have access to? I think I have access to blue tunnels. What do they require? Yes, I have access to those. I built those. I don't have access to express splitters, though, because they require advanced circuits. That's a slight issue. Actually, there's still something I need to do. And let's build a whole bunch of logistics bots and then shunt the rest into the construction bots. There we go. Oops, nope, didn't want to. Damn it. I don't want to build any more frames, thank you. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let the train come past. Right. Oh, I feel my heart beating so fast. And I'm not even in the middle of a combat or anything like that, so it's nuts. But yeah, bot swarm flying around all over the place doing its job while I go and do this. I'm going to run out of furniture. I don't have enough stock to build something like that straight away, but can't be helped, can it? Let's grab a stack of those. Yeah. Put out the logistics box. Off you go. Right, the logistics box. Logistics box. Come on, words. Use them. I know I'm not doing very well, and I'm sorry for that, but yes, words. Fast splitters, gears, advanced circuits, lube. Fast splitters, gears, advanced circuits, lube. Yeah, I can slot a factory just straight into here, which will do it. Sort of. No, actually no, I can't. Wait, yes I can. What am I doing? I can just slot. Didn't need to do that. Right, yeah, I can do it like this. Okay. Pull up that factory there. Put that factory there. Yeah. Then I need to pull up battery line a little bit. I can actually lay down that line back, like so. That can go underneath that. You are going to make express splitters, thank you. Lubing port right up there, that's fine. Red there, because it doesn't need a very fast thing, but there we go, okay. That gets that sorted. Now then. Tunnel, yes. Blue, yes. Unload from that cog factory, yep, since it all runs on off a uniform source. Like that and that. Okay, that will get the cog supply coming in. Now, it requires two more things. It requires a provider chest to hold the actual things when they come out, and it requires a requester chest. Since I'm not properly optimized to actually do this, I'm going to have to do it this way, which is the provider chest is going to be getting the output of advanced splitters, like that, but the requester chest is actually going to be pulling in advanced circuitry. There, like that. So that's going to pull in a stack of advanced circuits using the logistics bots to convey it. And that will actually allow things to be built. I used up all my pipes, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. There they are. 1, 2, 3. There was something else, wasn't there? Oh, yes, of course. Right. There was something else. I was forgetting it. But, yeah. This can't make it because it's not got enough lube. That is plugged into the lube supply lines. But it's not enough lube. And the reason I don't have enough lube is quite simply because... I'll just ignore that. That was me starting to put together a supply train. I don't have enough lube because my factory actually can't produce it effectively. As in, all of this is absolutely great for producing massive amounts of petroleum gas, which I'm about to waste. It's okay, the oil wells are infinite anyway, so that's not too bad. But it does it so effectively, it's not building any kind of stock of heavy or light oil, which I need for other purposes. In fact, I even rigged a couple of extra refineries up here on basic cracking just to produce more of the stuff. And that should actually get the supplies starting to roll again. But this is still a big problem. I need to get a logistics setup working which will do stuff. And I was trying to poke around with that when things went pear-shaped during the break. Actually, let's get those construction bots out. Off they go. Bye-bye. Yep, go find something to do. I'm still missing some objects for construction bots, so they're still building that smeltery section I told them to do up there. Small pump. Okay. My question is this. Can a small pump actually block flow when it has no power? Because if it can, then that will give me a way to actually control my production combined with a logistics circuit. The problem is, I may know a lot of things about this game and how to do things, but that's full of oil. That is, it can. Okay, great. That's good. I can use that. I can use that to stop it. Whew, right. Now, the problem is that this is all hooked into the same place, so I'm going to have to separate this stuff. Yeah, I may know a lot about this game, but I've never actually really dug into... Put that away, put that away. I need the... Oops, no, I don't want to put it in there. No, I don't want to put it in there. Give me that stuff back. Right. I've never really delved into the logistics circuits before. So that is actually a completely new domain for me. And now I'm going to be experimenting for your amusement, annoyance, and general derision as I mess this up and make a complete hash of things. Where'd I put the parts? There's the parts, there's the parts, there's the parts. Okay, I think that's what I need. Right, the idea is this. I can attach something to these tanks which will recognise when I've got too much in them. I think that's about it. Yeah. I'll put that there. Okay. I won't hook it in just for the moment, because I need a power switch. I think that's the right thing, is it not? I hope it's the right thing anyway. A power switch, right? And those things are actually really cool, by the way. And the idea is this. I attach that to a decider recombinator, which I think is the right one. And my parameter is, I want you to recognize when there's too much petroleum gas stored, say 1,000? No, 190,000. Set it to that. Then your output of 1, like that. Then that, I'm going to use the red wire to hook it together. I want this tank hooked up to the input side on this, like that. Keep hitting the wrong key. So is that greater than 1 key? I need to power it. Copy that. Output the specified output signal with a value of 1. Okay, so I'm going to put no gas. Yeah. Output 1 of those, and then if I hook this to the power switch, like that. Is that right? I hope it's right. I hope I hooked that into the right place. Okay. Mode of operation, enable, disable. Okay, so if the signal is greater, it connects. If the signal is that, it disconnects it. Okay. Right, now, red. I think that's the output there, isn't it? Now, if I connect that to that... Wait. Do I not need the power switch? What does the power switch even do? Does the power switch... Oh, did I not need the power switch? Is that what's going on? If that is greater than 0, on when the condition is true, less than 0, okay. So if I put that there, so is that off now? I think it's off. I think it's off. Let's pull up the storage tanks again. Wait, did I just reset it all? Ah. Reconnect that to that. And suddenly it's really, really low. Okay, I think that is doing what it's meant to. Greater than 1K. And it, yeah, that side is absolutely awash with it, but this side is not. Okay, right, that is great. That is working exactly as I want it to. So set to 3,000, is that now flowing again? No. Is it measuring the total in the pipes? I think it must be. Do I need another? I think I need another. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to work this out, and it's like, what's going on? And if I put that there, and then connect that to that, yeah, is that still? That's not getting anything now. What's going on? Okay, that side is still awash with petroleum gas. if the output is less than... If the output equals 0, then allow the pump. Okay, right. That's sorted it, I think. Yeah, that's sorted it. Okay. And then that should shut off as soon as this thing reaches 1k. 1k stored petroleum gas. Now then. Oh, these aren't running because I've not actually hooked up the gas outputs. Ah! Flipping pipe work. Why? Why you do this to me? Because I'm a complete and utter moron with this stuff, it seems. And I... Is there a crown for that? I mean, if Markiplier got a crown for being king of Five Nights at Freddy's, there's got to be a crown for being a complete and utter numpty when it comes to doing pipe work in Factorio. And if there is, I deserve it. I deserve it. I claim the title. Damn it all. Right. Where's the pipes gone? Oh, I just used them. Right. The power switch looks really cool, but does that mean that it disconnects a power network or something? Like that? I don't know. But anyway, with those two refineries hooked in, those will be boosting the amounts of heavy and light oil in the stocks. And this one will cut the entire network there out of circuit as soon as there's enough petroleum gas in storage. Yeah, okay, that's working. It's hit 1,000 storage, and so those pipes have actually shut off. Total petroleum gas is just coming from those two, and that's all it requires. Okay, that is all working. And it looks like that setup there is all sorted out as well. Okay, but I actually managed to do a thing. Hooray, I did a thing. I did a thing. This is going to take a bit of work though, this supply train thing. That's an entirely different thing. But unfortunately that is also all I've got time for right now, so I'm going to have to call it there, because this is about to hit the half-hour mark, so yeah. That is the episode time, well and truly over and exceeded, so... Oh, I've got a headache. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and sorry for the variable quality of the episode this time around. I think it's best described as that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you some other time. I'll see you later.